It's so wild how I used to be the type of person that would not comment on internet posts because I was scared somebody would reply, and now this is me a few years later. I don't know if you just stop caring when you get older, but you gotta make your money and do what you gotta do, baby. Yo, what's up, y'all? What's good? It's Danny, and I am at the gym. I am waiting on the lovely Mars. Check out her channel, Planet Mars. I've been telling y'all to do this. If you haven't done it already, we can't be friends. But anyways, that's it. I'm at the gym right now. Mars has been ever so gracious and just generous enough to help me practice so I can go on stage for the first time ever as a stripper. I'm a stripper now. I'm a baby stripper. All right. Oh my gosh, my heart feels like champagne bursting, like the bubbles when I say that. That's a different type of butterflies, and I know I'm gonna get used to it, I'm sure, but there's so much that's just new and fresh that has me like, whoa. She's gonna come through soon. Not only is she about to help me actually practice and get ready and get comfortable and just knowing some basics as far as getting on stage and not making a fool out of myself, but she's also letting me borrow her shoes because I don't have any dancer shoes. She's letting me come up north with her and her friend to actually go to a club that they know they've been successful at. And let me just say, I can't express how much that means to me. I know there are a lot of people that just like to gatekeep stuff, or if they find a successful outlet, they're like, oh no, this is mine, we don't need to tell nobody about it. And I understand like the importance of that sometimes, but also helping out other people and supporting them and putting people on can actually benefit in your favor too. But I have such a high respect for people who know that inviting somebody onto a project or a venture or whatever it might be is not gonna take away from their own talents. Like, they're gonna make their coins and they're still inviting me to make mine as well. That's amazing. Like, you don't understand. That means the fucking world to me. Like, whoo, I just love that mindset of like, hey, I'm doing a fucking great job. You could do a great job too. Come on, let's do this together. We've been talking about it heavy too. It's like sometimes a team is exactly what you need. Everybody wants the different personalities, the energy, etc. Like, you just become that trinity or a group or however many people it might be, and everyone's like, who are those people? Like, so I'm so happy that they're letting me onto this venture. I'm so happy that they're allowing me to come and just being as welcoming and friendly as they are, because I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of scared to get into dancing. Like, I'm sure I could have did it solo, but I probably would have kept stalling and procrastinating. I'm not gonna say this is a shortcut, because it's not. I'm gonna put in the work, but the fact that I have somebody who's here just willing to mentor and look out and support like this means, y'all, I can't stress it enough. So Mars, thank you so much. Like, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. Like I said, if y'all don't go check out her channel, go check out her channel. Right, pause this video, put me in watch later, go check out her channel, go subscribe, go see what's up, turn the bell notification on, because her content's fire as well, and she's just overall a really great person with a fiery personality too. So yeah, I'm excited. Yay for genuine friendship. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we're gonna get a practice session in. We're figuring out the details for the weekend and everything like that, and I will be dropping my first stripper vlog. Oh my gosh, I do not know pole right now, so she's gonna teach me some floor tricks and just a whole bunch of other stuff that can help me start getting into pole as well. Like I said, I'm really grateful. Like, seriously, I went from not having many friends, especially in the Richmond area, to coming across great people who are on the same genuine good energy, same hustle, same mindset. The type of people that taught me it's not always about giving. Like, you're allowed to also receive back and not feel guilty about it, or, you know, have a genuine friendship where y'all are giving to each other and looking out in ways that feel subtle, but they're very significant. Like this. Wow. I can't believe I'm saying I'm at the gym for like my first practice stripper session. My mom knows I'm about to go dance. She does not approve, but she's like, whatever. But it's funny because she doesn't know that I do yet. So like, she's like, well, if you're gonna do anything, I guess you should dance. And I'm like, not you not knowing I'm on the hub before I step foot into a strip club. But that's a different story and a different conversation for a different day. Anyways, but yeah, that said, I'm kind of a mess right now. I only came up to Richmond with 2 outfits. I still do not live here yet. I need to just go ahead and move into the city. I'm so far away. I'm like 35 minutes away. I only came up here with the outfit I had on my back like 2 days ago and a gym outfit. I ended up staying longer. I know people here, and I just spent the night. Thankfully, I was able to shower and borrow clothes and stuff like that. And I'm at the gym now, so I'm about to catch another shower. Got my duffel bag. Little limited on outfits, so like I said, I'm about to shower. I have a clean gym outfit I'm about to put on, and we're gonna be using the studio today, so you know I'm gonna shower, freshen up, change into a fresh fit. It's perfect timing because she'll probably be here by then. Mars is also nice enough to bring some fresh fruit for our session afterwards, so you know, at least one of us has our shits together, because it's not me. I wish I brought some shorts and stuff, but we just gonna go in as the mess we are and hope for the best.
So basically what we're about to do right now is hit up the studio and the gym here. Danny and you can see her right there. So yeah, we're about to go in there and do work out a little bit and then work on some dance moves for her. So she can be ready for a club or so that's what we're about to do. Hey Danny, hey Danny, hey Danny, hey Danny.
This is super cute.
Period. Bounce it, shake it, pop it. Oh, okay, and you have room to move. Great, fantastic. So that's what we did. So we got her in some stretchy, some proper stretchy clothing. So we're gonna try to make her ass clap. That's what we're working on. So that's what we're about to do right now. So I will be back once we get into the room. Hopefully nobody else is in there because we're about to be doing some really naughty looking dances. I'll be back. Bye y'all.
First and foremost, I want to say I'm so grateful that we were able to practice in the studio. Like I said, we were keeping things to an appropriate level, but I know sometimes just strippers in public make people uncomfortable. Anything sex and sensual related makes people uncomfortable, but really a lot of people are just uncomfortable with themselves. Everybody at the gym was minding their business, and the thing is, Mars actually got me on stage, on display in the studio, because she reminded me that's literally what's going to happen the first night I start dancing. So this was really great practice, so I didn't just feel blindsided the first night and ambushed by anxiety. Anyone who was really about their grind was worried about their workout, so nobody was even paying attention to us. And I went ahead and called ahead, and they were saying that people come and do this all the time. I was like, can we bring heels in? Are there allowed to be heels on the floor? Is it okay if we practice? They're like, yeah, that's fine. You're not the first ones to do this. I was like, bet. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't just have an extra studio in their house and or safe space where they can practice these type of things. So I am so grateful once again. Shout out to the gym for not being weird about this. And at the end of the day, strippers are so athletic. Y'all don't even understand. Like, I felt like I already knew this, but the amount of strength and skill it takes to be a stripper and training your body in all these specific areas, core, arms, legs, like, y'all, you don't understand. It's no joke. It's not just, oh, hop on stage and swing around the pole. No, your body's gonna go through it. Everybody wants to glorify pole dancing and twerking and being sensual until actual strippers or sex workers and sensual workers pop out and suddenly it's a problem. So like I said, really grateful to have this space and be around people that are just adults. There is so much magic in minding your own business that I promise you can live a very unbothered life if you choose to do so. So that said, we are here practicing. Mars is teaching me some floor work, some skills, just some things to know, transitions from going from standing to sitting and on my knees and back up again. I am like, y'all, you don't understand. Going to the club blindly and by myself, I'm sure I could have done it, but it's terrifying because I felt a lot more confident having this practice session. My first official baby stripper vlog will be dropping, and I surprised myself how well I did walking in heels the night I actually did go out to dance and being on stage by myself completely solo for the first time and very scared, but I did it. I overcame my fears. That said, I learned a lot of things from this practice session. Your girl is kind of stiff, okay? I'm not that flexible. I struggle with my upper body strength and I struggle to walk in heels as well. And most importantly, making videos at home and posting for the internet is way different than actually putting on a show. This is Mars looking phenomenal. Look, oh my gosh, y'all go follow her page, go check out her Instagram. Like, she is amazing at this stuff. Once again, I'm just so overwhelmed and grateful that she was willing to help me out and even do this in the first place. But putting on a show as a stripper, you on stage, everyone's staring at you. You got to pull out the tricks, the flexibility. You got to be sexual. You got to make sure you don't fall. Like, it's a lot. There's a lot going on. And this is just on the floor, by the way. You haven't even hauled yourself up to get up on that pole yet and start swinging around and doing Cirque du Soleil acrobatics. Y'all, this is not no joke. And y'all have the nerve to go into strip clubs and not tip? Ugh, disgusting. Very, very foul behavior. But yeah. I'm sorry for all the voiceovers, but we did have music playing and I'm not trying to get a copyright strike. That said, we had some really amazing conversation. Mars, I'm telling her, like, if she wants to, I'm not trying to push nobody to do nothing they don't want to do, but I was letting her know, I was like, you got to teach classes, you got to let people in on this because you got some skills, you got some talent, and she helped me out immensely, so I can only imagine what she can do for others too. But of course, that's up to her choosing. But that said, that is why I'm doing a voiceover. But the magic and motivation she provided in the studio studio was absolutely lovely. Like, I cannot explain it. I felt so powerful, so strong. Honestly, I felt unstoppable, and I kept feeling shocked. Like, this is me in these heels, doing these dances, owning my sexuality, owning my body, owning my presence, and the show that I'm putting on. And she had the best advice. To quote her directly, she was like, there's nothing sexier than a woman that fucks with herself. It's about confidence. If you go on stage and you're not sure, and they can see that you're not sure, you're kind of like, oh, I'm here, I hope you like it. No, you have to be sure in yourself. Like she said, you have to fuck with yourself so they fuck with you too. Oh, by the way, these shoes are too small. They're just for practice, but these are a size 10. I wear a size 11. For my girls with bigger feet, either shop online in advance and finance your shoes, because they can go up to $100 and over, and get yourself a big pair, or go to the shops, these little sex stores and stuff like that, and see if you can find yourself a good solid pair of stripper heels too, because that's very important. You want to feel stabilized while you're on stage and dancing. Mars was telling me about ankle support and a popular brand called Pleasers, which a lot of strippers use for their shoes in order to have a stable, sturdy shoe. And if they're too small, depending on the material, you could heat it up with a blow dryer to try to stretch them out as well.
Yes, because you are being watched right now. You decided to out there, so I keep reminding you. It's okay.
Yeah, once again, I'm so glad we got some public practice in, because it's a lot. You're gonna put on a whole show for strangers. You just gotta be as chill and confident as possible, collect as much information as you can, practice your craft as much as possible, and make sure you're getting a feel for the club vibe.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna practice. Okay, yeah.
Also, please remember, you're not gonna get nowhere unless you practice. A lot of these things I'm doing, I couldn't do before. Isolating my booty cheeks, being able to even twerk like this in the first place. It took time. If you're not consistently stretching and enhancing your skills, they're not gonna get any better.
Okay, also something that you can know, so when you're on stage, you know what section? Oh, what is wrong? Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. I'm gonna scoot a little bit, so I'm gonna get you left down. Okay. But it's like, if you have 10-inch heels, it's so much more shrill.
Yeah.
Like 10 times more intense. I had some 10-inch ones before. I would definitely get them again just for the click alone.
Yeah, that's
but I also cracked them bitches clicking them. So, you know, there's that to consider as well. Whew.
Also, I want to say this. If this is your first time dancing, you might feel very intimidated if you're at the club and you see the other women there doing tricks on the pole, just being phenomenal as they are. Once again, it goes right back to what Mars said. You have to fuck with yourself. You have to be confident. If you only know floor work, if you only know walking around and looking cute and doing a little shimmy and a shake, do it. You have to own it. Do not compare yourself to the skills or aesthetics, body, face, whatever energy of the women around you, because you are you at the end of the day. You are selling and serving up a fantasy, and the moment you show up, you are able to put a price on your presence. Do you know how expensive it is to be a woman in society's image these days? Hair, nails, outfits, heels, makeup, and we're not even talking about the time it takes to get all this done or save up to do such a thing. Like, the cost of being a bad bitch is very expensive and exhausting. And for those of you who don't know, dancers start their night in debt. You have to pay the club for working there. You have to tip out DJs, the house mom, other people. You start off your night as a stripper owing people. You are in debt. Not only have you invested in yourself, but you had to pay the club too. So you better not have the audacity to do all that you did to show up and then not show out. It's one thing if the club is slow. It's another thing if the customers are stingy. But you do not want to have not made your cash because you got up on stage not sure about yourself, and now they're not sure about you. You have to tap into your divine goddess energy and just blur everyone else out. If you have to pretend you're in a music video and you're the only one up on that stage owning your sexuality and showing off in this surreal wonderland, then so be it. If anybody meets your eye, any eye contact, they're lucky to look at you. If anyone starts hooting and hollering, they're lucky to even have the chance. If you fumble or fall, just get back up and, like Mars said, just play it off. But that's all it is, for real. Confidence was key. I'm glad she mentioned that. She went ahead and gave me a wedgie, as you just saw, so I could see my cheeks a little better. And might I say, seeing your body and seeing the way it can move and jiggle definitely helps with your confidence too. You have to just be sure of yourself. Smoothie break, y'all. I left this session feeling so rejuvenated and we're not even done yet. Whew.
Cheers to the stripper workout. Okay, so I'm gonna get some more footage of you just doing some solo dancing so you can have like a starting point to look back and be like, damn, look how far I've come on my stripper journey.
This was good, okay. Y'all, sweating. That's the one. Y'all, I'm here with Mars. Okay, Planet Mars. This is my first practice session. Hold on, wait. In the mirror. Oh my gosh. Hey. We're at the gym studio right now. Sweat check. Let's go. That's really the one. Smoothie break, y'all. Whew.
Okay, so presently we have Danny here. She's about to complete her stripper obstacle course, which will consist of stairs. Okay, we have stairs over here. We have the pole, so she'll do a strut from the stairs to the pole. And then she's gonna come over here and do a little jig in the mirror. Okay. Here we go.
So anyone going up on stage for the very first time, I want to say if you can go with somebody, definitely do that. I felt a lot more confident and comfortable going with Mars. If you're going by yourself, you still got this. Calm your nerves. Just be confident. Practice walking in heels first off, because if you're not used to that, that's very important. Make sure you know a couple dance moves that you can do either while you're standing up, while you're sitting down, while you're squatting, and even if you don't know pole tricks. Do not let that compromise the quality of your performance, aesthetic, or energy. You will learn eventually, but what do you know? What can you jiggle? What can you shake? What can you do standing up? What can you do sitting down? This is about what you feel like you can achieve. And like Mars said too, if you find yourself doing the same couple tricks or moves, that's okay too, because you just gotta sell yourself at the end of the day. It's okay to get stuck in your head or keep doing things that you're comfortable with, but one thing you don't want to be doing is just being on stage stuck, confused, silent, not knowing what to do with yourself. Make something move. Whatever it is, just keep moving, practice your transitions, practice playing around with levels, and just get comfortable. And if you need time to think, try to stay out your head like she said as well. But if you are an overthinker, do something real quick that you can like just, just a little shimmy or whatever it is while you figure out what your next step might be or how you might want to dominate the floor next. But I think she said it perfectly. Just stay out your head. At the end of the day, this is dance. Pretend you're at the club, just enjoying yourself and vibing with yourself, and you're just the center of attention. I did this for the first time and I was completely sober. I thought I was gonna need a blunt. I thought I was gonna need a drink. Y'all, I just went ahead. First off, I didn't even think I'd be able to do the gym session. The fact that something just came over me, I was like, you know what? Nobody's paying my bills. I don't care anymore. I don't care about other people's opinion. I don't care of how they perceive me. I know it's hard, but if you love the image of yourself that you put out there, you have to be able to own it, regardless of whatever criticism comes your way. And when you start to realize that a lot of people in this world are projecting their own fears and insecurities on you, all of a sudden you get very brave too. Because a lot of the things people do in life don't bother other people. It doesn't bother their lifestyle, their finances, their bills, how they live their day to day. But people will take offense because either they're not brave enough to do it, or they're just somehow offended by the thought, the concept, whatever's going on. They live in a world of judgment and their mind is cemented in stereotypes and stigmas. So they might see you living your life as brave and bold as you do, and it's not even you that's the problem. It's the fact that they're not comfortable with themselves or happy with themselves and what they have going on in their lives, so they try to pick apart you and yours. Sexuality sells, and people will shame anyone who not only embodies that but uses it to their advantage to get ahead in this life. Why is there such shame?
The instructor has taken her shoes off and is looking like a child.
The instructor has done a phenomenal job. And you're insanely talented. I'm not saying that everybody has to walk around naked and be talking about inappropriate stuff all the time, but the closeted topics of things like sex and sex work, sensuality, owning your sexuality, being a stripper, all this stuff, the way people act towards it, I'm talking about grown ass adults, like it is the most taboo topic in the world, is honestly appalling. Like, y'all, we all ended up here because people were body wrestling in the bedroom. Are we forgetting this part? I respect the views and beliefs of anybody who wants to be discreet or abstinent. I'm just saying, stop shaming the people who don't. The lack of safe spaces for people who work in this industry further perpetuates the idea that this is a taboo topic and anyone involved in this industry should be ashamed of themselves or ashamed of what they're doing. And once again, to this I say, if it is not bothering you, what is the problem? Why are y'all so pressed about this? Like, what?
It is not bad.
the glass is clear. And I didn't feel like, oh my God, there's people literally on the outside gym watching. I was like, okay, and bye.
Yes.
Like, over here.
So we brought her to the gym because this is the most awkwardly comfortable place that she could be at to practice.
It's like a fish tank vibe on this side because you can see like all the little people working out and stuff like that. And they can see us.
Yes, girl.
But thank you for your instruction and just your advice and motivation, because now I have to say, okay, but and who are y'all? I literally do not know you people. Like,
that's it.
That's it.
That's
oh my,
it.
just cool. I gotta do what I gotta do. Are you paying my bill? No.
Period. That's what you ask them every time, honey.
For real.
And they're either gonna say yes or no.
I also feel like exposure and having safe spaces allows anybody else who wants to explore this journey within themselves to feel a little more confident doing so. But also, like family, relationship, everything. So many people want to be chased, catered to, and taken care of. And it's like, who is doing that?
Cause ain't nobody gonna chase me.
That's the one.
Ain't nobody gonna chase me.
Not me having to provide for myself and all the people around me, because y'all also grown.
Let's get into this.
Some commentary and avoiding copyright once again, but we are basically talking about people who want to be chased, cared for, and catered to. And one thing I've noticed as I keep meeting regular everyday people, especially women who work in this industry, they are taking care of themselves or other people in their lives. But what blows me is the fact that people are okay with you being in this line of work discreetly. They're okay with reaping the benefits of what you have to offer, but then shaming the risk you took in order to get those benefits in the first place. If you're striving and you're successful, people are definitely okay with the fact that you might be abundant in resources or what you're willing to offer or have to offer, but then at the same time still shame you for what you do. I can't tell you how many slick comments I've heard from people close to me, friends and family, that have revealed that they either look down or disapprove of this line of work, because everyone wants the streets bag, but not the street bitch. Like, everybody wants to glorify strippers and video vixens until you decide to be one, and low-key I think they'd be mad the fact that you might have access at some success too with it. But how are you gonna be mad at the people providing services of pleasure that are highly requested? Get mad at your ex-husband who doesn't like vanilla sex. He actually likes to be dominated by whatever means necessary, and he's booking appointments. Get mad at your significant other who's at the strip club behind your back, not the strippers who are performing there and they're just trying to pay their damn bills. And lastly, get mad at yourself for being so closed-minded. I feel like it's an issue of insecurity and people who haven't tapped into their sexuality, but then also people who have people close to them that they love and they don't like the fact that they're supporting people in this industry, and so they just get mad at the people in the industry instead of the people close to them.
Are you ready? Girl, what the fuck? Okay. You brave. I grabbed a 15. You brave for that one. I'm struggling with 15. Girl, cause who? I'm so weak. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh gosh. Okay. Look at the push-ups. Look at the push-ups.
Okay, so you said our feet are these, right?
Yes.
Mine, so then what? Okay.
Okay, here we go. Pray for me. Okay, maybe like ankles. Okay, the situation. Okay. What are you doing over here, crazy lady? Well, my body straight said no. It was that bad. It was that damn ball, wasn't it? The medicine ball. It was. Okay.
Okay, hold up. We gonna get
Tired of these. Come on, we can do this. We can do this, Danny. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Great workout. A great fucking workout.
my heartbeat in my
Not your heartbeat in your stomach.
Today was a solid day with a solid workout session. Thank you again to Mars. We did some skincare afterwards, and then we're gonna go shop and get some food and have a little car picnic.
For the weekend too, or some oatmeal. It's not gonna last long, but
Oh, we shopping. We
grocery shopping, post workout. Okay, so that's what's important.
Yes.
Is that this is after the workout. Okay, so now we have to pick a brand. That's what's very important, actually.
Maybe I'm just built different because I'm the type to show up to a strip club with my significant other and tip the girls extra. Like, so I don't know. Like, I feel like the purpose of this line of work is finding pleasure in yourself and providing pleasure for others while also providing for yourself. So if everyone is entertained, what's the problem? Especially when people are putting their lives on the line in scarier ways. Just so other people could have a good time? Nah. Anyways, tell me about your first experience dancing below, and thank you for watching. Bye.